Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to the Tesla. Welcome back to a Tesla Talk Tuesday. It is another Tuesday, guys. Just another Tuesday. It's back. I really need to change that. Ooh-wee. All right. Well, I am hoping to get a little bit more wrap done today. You see, it's a little difficult because let's get out of the garage first. Let's roll. Yes, the dynamic duo of the Audi e-tron and the 10-mile Mercedes. Whew, it's sunny out here. It's sunny out here this morning, so that's a good thing. However, it does look like there's a chance of rain this afternoon, which is a bad thing because it means it's harder to work on my wrap because, well, yeah, you can't really do any work outside. Anyways, yes, getting back to that. So, at the present point in time, if you guys couldn't figure out from my vlogs, I live in an apartment building, and well, there's no access really to electrical outlets or water, which means I can't wash my car, and well, I can't plug in the heat gun, which are both sort of necessary. At least the heat gun is necessary. If my car is clean, I can always spot clean, that kind of stuff, but there's no outlets and I can't plug in the heat gun, which means I can't really do wrap at my apartment building. So the struggle for me is going to my parents' house, which is about 20 to 30 minutes with no traffic. It could be closer to like 40 minutes with traffic on weeknights if I want to work on the wrap. Otherwise, I really only have weekends, and well, if I'm busy on the weekends, that makes it's difficult for me to find a good amount of time to work on my wrap. Just because of my current situation. So last week I was able to find like 3 nights to work on it, and I worked on it a little bit the week before, so I was able to get a decent amount done each night, but it obviously took about 4 or 5, maybe more visits to my parents' house. So I'm hoping to get a little bit more done after Tesla Talk Tuesday, but let's get to some Tesla Talk Tuesday news. Guys, I never understand traffic. The whole right lane is wide open, and there's just like slow cars in the center lane. Like it never makes sense to me. It's like people are scared to drive next to a curb. Like I really don't get it. I mean, I guess there's bikers. I got to get in front of this biker up here, but it's like why aren't people utilizing all the lanes? That's why there's traffic. Anyways, Tesla Talk Tuesday. So apparently there was another Tesla fire, but Tesla came out and they said that it is because a third-party body shop that was working on the car. Yes, the car was being worked on. It was up on a lift. This was again in China, I believe. It was up on a lift, and well, it caught on fire overnight at like 1 in the morning. So supposedly the pack had water damage and was not being handled properly, and I guess there was probably some sort of short or something like that with the water, but I'm obviously just speculating. Thanks, Waze. So either way, pack wasn't handled properly, caught on fire, boom, you got flames. So yes, it did happen again. However, Tesla will still note, and I would still note, that Tesla car fires are still much less likely on a per mile basis than a regular like gas combustion car. So important thing to note there. So a while back I mentioned that Tesla had filed a patent for a new wiring harness for their cars. This wiring was supposed to get something like 1 kilometer of wiring down to like 100 meters. So pretty significant reduction in wiring, which will obviously make building the cars faster because it's less wiring to manually install. And because it's less wiring, you can also potentially automate it with robots because it's a much simpler process. So that will also make things faster and cheaper to do. So I thought that was very cool. However, apparently with this same patent, there's also redundancies in the wiring that are supposedly supposed to be implemented, and these redundancies are basically like 2 wires. So the idea is, if you have these fully automated systems, you want to make sure that if there's a point of failure, there's another way for that system to still work. And the idea is, if you have, for example, 2 wires that run to an automatic stopping system with the brakes, or accelerating or being able to steer the car. If you have two different ways to control that, if one fails, you have a backup. And that's very important when you no longer have a human behind the car, and you have these computers relying on interacting with each other in order to know what to do and how to react to different situations on the road. So this new patent is supposed to take into account redundancies in the wiring system. So that's very good and cool that they're doing that. Now, I mentioned the Porsche Taycan, however you pronounce it, the other week. I guess they were, challenging the Model 3 to do like 0 to 200 kilometer runs over and over, saying that the Tesla can't maintain peak performance over and over. So the Taycan also recently did a like 24-hour endurance test, basically maintaining high speeds for something like over 2,000 miles in a 24-hour time period. So they're basically just trying to prove to like Porsche owners that these electric cars are just as robust and drivable and performance driven as their current cars are, and that good old German engineering, which I hope they are, and it would be very cool if they are, but yeah, there's still something about a Tesla that I think I like better. Just the performance stats are still going to be better on like the Model S. I'll be curious to see what the Taycan price point comes in at, but should be a cool car nonetheless. It's just that the Teslas have that charging network, and if you want to do a long road trip, the Tesla supercharging network is fantastic. It's integrated right into the car and the nav, so when you're navigating, you don't have to think about it. So all of those things are great features, but I'm sure as that gets built out, it makes it easier and easier for other cars, but until then, it's going to be hard to switch. Also, though, there has apparently been an interior photo of the Taycan finally released. The full reveal is supposed to be September 4th, so I am looking forward to that, seeing what the interior of that car looks like. I would love to get in one, see what it looks like at an actual dealer. I still have yet to drive the Audi e-tron, but I did get to go sit in one time at the Audi dealer. But yeah, I really got to get out and try some of these other electric cars, because after driving a Tesla, I want to know how they compare. Very cool stuff though, and interesting to see these cars coming out. Guys, we're just sitting here at 0 miles an hour, waiting for a trash truck right up there. Oh man, we picked up. There we go. Yes, they're turning. Thank goodness, because we gotta go straight. So, speaking of electric cars coming out, apparently Dean Draco, or Dean Draco, whatever. Ooh, up. Look what we got here. We got a nice DB9 Volante Aston Martin. Very nice, very nice. Anyways, at Quail, the whole car week out in like Pebble Beach, California, Monterey, California. So at Quail, Dean Draco, however you pronounce it, released a new electric car called the Draco, and supposedly they're only making 25 units, and they're being priced at $1.25 million each. The cars are supposed to use like a 90 kilowatt hour battery, and they're supposed to produce, I think, like something like 1,200, 1,600, a lot of horsepower. I'll put the stats up on the screen. A lot of horsepower, a lot of torque. We obviously know this is possible due to what Tesla has done and is doing, but a lot of people just aren't doing it, and I really don't know why. But they're coming out with it. They're releasing 25 units. The shots of the car look pretty sweet. Kind of reminds me of like a Fisker-esque body style, Fisker Karma kind of look. Pretty cool car, and I'm glad to see that there's these supercar makers coming out with electric cars, because I think it's going to help push these cars and further promote them and get more acceptance overall. But the key is obviously going to be charging speeds and overall range that these cars have going forward. That's really going to help push these cars and promote them. We got the Squirtle Squad. Woohoo! Sounds pretty good. Another classic example of the weird traffic patterns. Right lane's wide open, 3 cars in the center lane, and no one in the left lane. This is awkward. There's a bunch of cars here today. Luckily, they're in front of me. There's one behind me, but yes, my window still does not work. They're supposed to come tomorrow. They're supposed to come tomorrow, so I scheduled another mobile appointment. They're supposed to come tomorrow in like the middle of the day, sometime between like 10:30 to 12:30 or something like that. So I'm hoping my windows will start working again after that. More to come. Anyways, we gotta grab a ticket, awkwardly leaning out of the window. Ah, that's embarrassing.
6.5 hours later.
Well, just another day at the office. You know how it is. Anyways, we are gonna get some more wrap on the car. Hopefully, I think so. I don't think it's supposed to rain anymore. I think we're looking good. So hopefully we can get a couple more pieces of wrap on the car. I don't know what I was gonna say, but let's roll. What is going on here? We got some Lime scooters just chilling in the garage. Well, we're at that point in the day. All right. Yeah, we're golden. And I think the key takeaway here is the mobile Tesla service unit is coming to fix my car tomorrow. So we're golden. I think as long as they can fix it tomorrow, we're golden. If for any reason they do not have the necessary part or cannot fix my car, we'll be in the same predicament as we are right now. So hopefully they'll be able to fix it, because it is getting a little annoying. It's quite annoying. Anyways, let's get to wrapping. Let's get a couple more squares on the car, and hopefully we'll be looking pretty. But it's gonna take me forever to get the front done. Maybe this Saturday and Sunday we can try to crank out the rest of the front, but we'll see. More to come. Wait for it. Yes, guys, it's always a when you floor it, everything just goes shooting out. You see, there's this little like storage cubby down in here, and well, everything just like slides right out of there and drops down into there. So yeah, it is what it is, but it's too much fun not to do, obviously. Also, my floor mats fold over when I do it, so yeah. It's looking quite ominous up there. I just saw some huge lightning though, so storms are coming maybe? Now the real question is, do we wash the whole car or just the front of the car where we're doing the wrap? Because, well, it might rain. Woo-wee, those taillights look real good. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start at the front bottom lip here. I gotta take that off and those off. We're gonna start here, kind of like we did with the front hood, and then work our way out, and then go around. More to come, but it is looking super ominous, getting very windy. I think it's gonna rain, which is obviously no bueno, so I think we gotta do some car shuffling, some car musical chairs. Move that car out, move this car in, and then hopefully we have enough room in the front here to be able to work on the car, even if it starts downpouring. So let's get to it. Once again, guys, this is a cold start on a 2011 Honda Pilot with like 118,000 miles on it. Wait for it. Bottle of rubbing alcohol here to start cleaning this stuff off, because we're gonna have to spot clean, seeing as how it's getting even more ominous than it was just a second ago. Also, what the heck is this? Unbelievable. Ah, yes, my handy dandy microwave work seat. Did you ever import an extension cord for the heat gun? And obviously the rubbing alcohol. So this, like I said before, it just comes off nice and easily. You kind of just get an end, and boop, 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 boop. It's actually easier if you heat it, but I don't feel like heating it because I'm lazy right now. I don't want to get the heat gun out, but maybe I should. But yeah, you kind of just do that. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfectly clean. Look at that. Whoa. We got some drops slowly making their way down. Definitely gonna get kind of soaked. We're like on the edge of the garage here, hoping for the best, because we gotta work right here. We gotta work right here. We're like this far, like right here, and it's starting to rain. So this is not not good. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yeesh. And then it just like stops for a second. This is crazy. We missed it by this much. It's actually hailing out now. You can see the ice cubes rolling around. That's crazy. Sorry, Mom. Actually, I'm gonna move her car under the tree. All right, I'm risking my life here. Well, so much for that. I mean, now it's soaked up here. This is all, my car's soaked. Luckily, all my wrap is in a plastic bag. Saved me, because this would have gotten soaked when I was trying to save my mom's car from the hail coming straight down on it. Oh, man. Sheesh. Anyways, I don't think we're going to get to any wrap today because, well, now the heat gun's also all wet. I gotta let that dry. No wrap. Anyways, guess that's probably going to be it for today then. So if you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Happy Tesla Talk Tuesday. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.